my beloved child. I come to you not in the way you once knew me, not with the same voice that told you stories at night, guided you through life's uncertainties, or called your name when dinner was ready. My lips no longer move as they once did, but my spirit is alive, and my love has not ended. It has only been magnified. Today, I come by permission of heaven, through the mouth of an angel, to speak the words I was not able to say fully when I walked the earth. This is not a dream, nor a coincidence. This is a sacred transmission. Please, do not turn away. Please, do not miss this. When I left this world, so much was left unsaid. Death is swift, and the curtain between here and there is thin. You cried, you wondered, you questioned, and in the silence, I know you sometimes thought I did not see or hear. But my child, I have watched you. I have stood at the edges of your struggles. I have pleaded for you in heaven's courts. I have asked, yes, I begged, that one day an angel might carry my heart to yours. Today is that day. Heaven has answered. I want you to know first and foremost, I am at peace. Do not let your heart be burdened with fear about me. The pain I carried in my body, the regrets I held in my heart, they no longer have power over me. Where I am now, there is only light, freedom, and the embrace of the one who created us both. But peace is not complete if you are restless. My joy cannot be whole while you still question your worth, your direction, and your place in this life. And so I asked, with all the love of a father, to be allowed to tell you what you need most to hear. You have always been more than you believed. I saw it when you were young, the light in your eyes, the compassion in your heart, the resilience in your soul. I did not always say it. Perhaps I was too busy, perhaps I was flawed in my humanity, perhaps I thought you already knew. But let me say it clearly now, through the voice of this messenger. You are loved, you are chosen, you are not a mistake. No matter how many times you have stumbled, no matter the harsh words of others, no matter the doubts that whisper at night, you are not forgotten. The angel who carries these words glows with a light not of this world. Yet even that light pales beside the love I still carry for you. I am closer than you think. Each tear you shed is not unseen. Each sigh of weariness is not ignored. I stand in intercession, asking heaven to strengthen you, asking heaven to guard you, asking heaven to open doors that seem impossible. My departure was not the end of my care. It was only a change in how that care is expressed. Beloved, I know the nights you questioned if I was proud of you. Let me tell you without hesitation, yes, I am. Not only for the triumphs you achieved, but for the battles you fought silently. I am proud of the way you kept going when the world felt too heavy. I am proud of the kindness you gave when no one thanked you. I am proud that even in your lowest moments, you refused to let darkness fully consume you. These things matter in heaven more than you know. But I must also speak plainly, for love tells the truth. Time is not endless. Life is but a vapor. You cannot keep delaying the changes you know you must make. I asked the angel not to soften this part, because I love you too much to lie. There are paths you are walking that will only lead to more pain. You know them already. You feel the weight of them. Child, it is time to release what is destroying you. Let go of the bitterness, the fear, the chains of the past. If you don't, they will rob you of the destiny I always believed you would step into. Heaven is urging you through me, rise now. Do not wait for another sign, do not demand another confirmation. This is your sign. This is your moment. My prayer, my deepest desire, is that you would honor your life by living it fully, bravely, and faithfully. I may no longer walk the earth, but the blood that flowed in me flows in you. You are my legacy. You are my continuation. And I will rejoice in heaven when I see you walking in the fullness of who you are meant to be. So hear me, my child. This is not the end of our connection. It is a holy reminder that love does not die. I asked the angel to carry these words across eternity because I could not rest until you knew. I love you, I am proud of you, and I am cheering you on. Do not miss this message. Do not ignore this call. Heaven itself stands with you, and so do I. My dear one, sit with these words as if I were beside you, taking your hand. There are truths I tried to press into your life while I could, but life's noise drowned some of them out. Through this angel I will say them plainly now, because a father's heart cannot be quiet while his child wanders in uncertainty. These are not commands born of anger, they are the steady instructions of love. First, you are enough. I know how you measure yourself against impossible standards, against other people's stories, against the edited moments you scroll past, against the memory of my own shortcomings. You have thought you needed to prove yourself, to earn affection, to become someone different to be loved. Hear me, you were never meant to be shaped by another's applause. You were designed whole, with gifts and flaws braided together, and that wholeness is beautiful even when it is unfinished. Stop saying you will be enough when X or Y happens. Start from this place. You are enough now, here, in this fragile, breathing moment. Second, forgiveness is your doorway. There are debts you carry, toward others and toward yourself. Maybe you still replay words you wish you could take back, mistakes that sting, choices that twisted the path. I have forgiven you long before you read these lines, but the one who most needs your forgiveness is you. Forgiving yourself is not condoning what happened, it is refusing to let the past dictate your future. Release the shame. Release the regret. Lay them at the feet of something greater than your guilt, and walk forward lighter. The angel who brought this message stands as witness. Forgiveness frees you to receive what is already yours. Third, do not shrink from your calling. I remember the private dreams you kept hidden, those small, stubborn sparks that would not be extinguished even when everyone else said they were unrealistic. Those sparks are your calling. They are the language your soul uses to tell you how to live. Do not let practicality, fear, or the well-meant advice of timid people smother them. A life lived in half measures will ache. I am not asking you to be reckless, I am asking you to be brave. Take the steps you can take today. Small, faithful actions compound into destiny. Fourth, choose relationships that mirror heaven. Love fiercely, but choose wisely. There are people who lift and people who drain. There are friendships that sharpen and those that numb. A father's warning: guard your inner circle. Protect your peace. Let go of toxic loyalties out of love for your own heart. Cherish those who call you to growth, who correct you gently, who celebrate your wins without envy. Invest time in family, the ones by blood and the ones by the soul. These are the gardens from which your legacy will grow. Fifth, tend to your body and your spirit. I know how easy it is to sacrifice sleep, health, and wonder at the altar of busyness. I know the stubborn way you push through pain rather than listen. Your body is the temple of your tomorrow and the vessel for your joy today. Feed it, rest it, and move it. And do not neglect the spirit. Pray, meditate, breathe, or simply sit in silence until you hear the whisper of guidance. The angel brings more than words, it brings a reminder that you are not only physical, you are woven of breath and purpose. Sixth, be generous. Generosity is not limited to money. Give your time, your attention, your presence. The smallest offering, listening when someone needs to be heard, staying when others leave, forgiving when you could punish, creates ripples you will never fully see. I watched you hesitate to give because you feared scarcity. Scarcity is a liar. When you give from what you have, you open channels for multiplied blessings. I promise you, giving heals the giver. Seventh, prepare for tests, not because you will fail, but because tests shape your testimony. Hard seasons are not punishments, they are the forges of character. When storms come, you will discover resources inside you never knew existed. Trust that those seasons have meaning. They will teach you compassion, resilience, and wisdom. I have not asked for a life free of trials for you. I have asked that when trials come, you stand firm and remember who you are. Eighth, speak truth to yourself. Words shape reality. The stories you repeat about who you are become your walls or your windows. Speak life. Name your victories, however small. Celebrate steps taken. Refuse to rehearse only your failures. The angel carries my voice to remind you that your inner monologue should be an ally, not an adversary. Be as tender with yourself as you were with others when they needed comfort. Finally, know this: my love for you is not transactional. There is nothing you can do to increase it, and nothing you can do to lose it. I rejoiced in you before you were formed, and I will rejoice still. When you honor these truths, when you forgive yourself, step into your calling, choose life-giving relationships, care for your body and spirit, give generously, and tell yourself the truth, you honor me too. You finish what I began in you. I asked the angel to bring you these words because a father's last duty is to secure the path of his child. Let these truths take root. Let them rise in the quiet hours and guide your decisions. I am with you, no longer limited by a frail voice, but powerful through prayer, presence, and the company of angels. Walk on, beloved. Walk on with the knowledge that you have been held, you are held now, and you will be held always. My beloved child. The angel who brings these words does not arrive at random. Heaven does not scatter messages like seeds without purpose. When a father's voice is carried across eternity, when the boundary between earth and the unseen thins, it is because the time is urgent. It matters that you hear this now, not tomorrow, not when it is convenient, not when you feel ready. There is a weight upon this moment, and I must help you understand why. Life has its seasons. Some are for planting, some for waiting, some for reaping. There are also seasons of decision, crossroads where the path you choose will shape everything that follows. You, my child, stand at such a place now. That is why this message has been released at this hour. Heaven saw the choices before you, the battles pressing in, the doubts rising like storms. And heaven said, we cannot leave them without guidance. Send the angel. Let the Father's voice be heard again. The urgency is not meant to frighten you, but to awaken you. Too often you have delayed what your heart already knows you must do. You have postponed forgiveness, waiting for the perfect moment. You have silenced your dreams, thinking circumstances must change first. You have tolerated pain, convincing yourself that endurance is strength while your spirit quietly withers. But the truth is this: waiting will not heal what requires action. Delay will not restore what must be decided. That is why this message carries weight. It is heaven's way of saying, the time is now. Do you not feel it? The stirring in your spirit? The unease that follows you when you ignore the quiet voice inside? That is not emptiness, it is the pull of destiny. It is the call of a God who will not let you settle for less than you were created for. And it is the echo of my prayers on your behalf, rising like incense before heaven's throne. Child, you are not wandering aimlessly, even when it feels that way. You are being pursued by love, love that is relentless, love that will not abandon you, love that sent this message into your hands at precisely this time. The weight of this message also matters because life itself is fragile. You have seen how swiftly things change, how quickly days pass, how suddenly doors close. None of us know the number of our breaths. I did not know the day my journey would end, and neither will you. That is not meant to cast fear, but to ignite urgency. Every sunrise is a gift. Every conversation, an opportunity. Every choice, a seed. You cannot keep living as though tomorrow is guaranteed, because it is not. What you choose today shapes what tomorrow can even hold. Another reason this matters now: there are blessings prepared for you, but they require your readiness. Doors will open, but only if you are standing near them. People who will change your story are on their way, but if you remain bound to the past, you will not recognize them. Opportunities for healing and freedom are present, but if your hands remain full of what hurts you, how can you take hold of what restores you? This is why the angel pressed urgently into my heart. Tell them the time is now. Tell them to let go, to rise, to prepare. I also must speak of the weight of generational legacy. You are not living only for yourself. The choices you make ripple into the lives of others, into your family, your children, your friends, even into strangers you may never know. When you rise, others are lifted. When you heal, chains are broken that once bound generations. When you walk faithfully, you rewrite the story for those who will come after you. Do you see the weight of this? It is not only about your life. It is about those who follow. It is about your legacy. It is about the continuation of what I began and what heaven entrusted you to finish. And perhaps the greatest reason this message matters now is this. Your heart is weary, and heaven does not want you to faint. You have been carrying burdens too long. You have told yourself you must be strong for everyone else, but the truth is you are running on empty. This message comes as a lifeline, a reminder that you are not alone. The angel's presence is proof that heaven is closer than your breath. My voice, carried across eternity, is proof that love does not die. The timing is not coincidence, it is intervention. So, hear me clearly, this is not a message to store away in a drawer of someday. This is a message to act upon today. Break the cycle. Make the call. Release the bitterness. Begin the work. Step out in faith. Take the risk. Speak the words. Whatever it is your heart has been postponing, the delay has lasted long enough. Child, you once looked to me for guidance, and though my earthly voice has fallen silent, heaven has given me this moment to speak again. Do not waste it. Do not miss it. The weight of this message is the weight of heaven's timing pressing upon your life. You were meant to hear it now, because now is the appointed hour. Walk forward with courage, for you are not walking alone. The angel goes with you. My prayers surround you. Heaven's love upholds you. This is the weight of the message. You are called, you are loved, and the time is now. My beloved child. Messages from heaven are never meant to rest only in the heart. They are meant to stir action, to shape decisions, to redirect steps. A father's love would not be complete if I only spoke comfort but left you without guidance on what to do next. This is the moment where words become life, where revelation becomes movement. Let me show you the path forward, the way to honor this message. 1. Begin with stillness. Before you rush to act, take time to be still. Sit with these words. Let them sink into the soil of your spirit. Write them down if you must, read them aloud, pray them back to heaven. Do not let distraction steal the seed that has just been planted. Stillness is where truth takes root. 2. Release what weighs you down. You cannot walk forward while carrying the stones of regret, bitterness, or fear. Lay them down. Forgiveness is not weakness, it is freedom. Surrender the toxic voices, the unhealthy attachments, the self-condemnation. When you let go, your hands are open to receive what is better. This act of release is not one moment but a daily choice, but it begins today. 3. Take one step toward your calling. Do not be overwhelmed by the full distance of your journey. Great purposes are fulfilled by small, faithful steps. Ask yourself, what one action today honors the dream within me? It could be making a phone call, writing a page, offering an apology, seeking counsel, or simply daring to believe again. Start where you are. Heaven blesses the first step as much as the final destination. 4. Protect your heart and your circle. Choose carefully who speaks into your life. Surround yourself with those who nourish your faith, who remind you of your worth, who celebrate your victories. Guard against cynicism, comparison, and voices that pull you back into chains. Your path forward requires clarity, and clarity comes when your inner circle aligns with your destiny. 5. Live generously, live presently. Give your time, your love, your presence. Be attentive to the people and opportunities in front of you. Do not postpone love. Do not wait for perfect conditions to be kind, to express gratitude, to build bridges. Generosity opens your path. It turns ordinary days into holy ground. 6. Keep your spirit tuned to heaven. Honor this message by returning often to the source of all wisdom. Pray, listen, reflect, walk in nature, whatever draws your heart upward. The angel who carried my words today will not depart from your side tomorrow. Guidance will continue, but you must keep listening. My child, to honor this message is to honor your own life. It is to walk forward lighter, braver, freer, more intentional. If you will take these steps, you will not only honor me, your earthly father, but you will honor the one who gave you breath and placed destiny within you. Now rise. Take the first step. Let your life be the answer to this message. Heaven watches. I rejoice. And your future waits. My beloved child. As this message draws to its close, I want you to hear the fullness of a father's blessing spoken over your life. These words are not mere wishes, they are prayers that rise before heaven's throne and declarations of what can unfold if you walk forward in faith. I bless your mind, that it would be clear, free from torment, no longer weighed down by confusion or fear. May wisdom guide you, and may truth anchor you when lies try to pull you astray. I bless your heart, that it would remain soft, open to love, healed from the wounds of the past. May you never harden yourself to protect from pain but instead trust that love is worth the risk, for love is eternal. I bless your hands, that they would prosper in all they touch. May your work be meaningful, your labor fruitful, and your gifts multiplied to bless not only yourself but also many others. I bless your path, that doors would open in due season, that obstacles would be turned into stepping stones, and that you would walk with courage into every assignment prepared for you. I bless your relationships, that they would be filled with honesty, respect, laughter, and support. May you find people who lift you up, and may you be a light to them as well. And most of all, I bless your spirit, that you would never forget you are not alone. Heaven surrounds you, angels walk with you, and my love remains with you always. Carry this blessing as a mantle. Walk with it as armor. Let it remind you that though I left the earth, I did not leave you. You are loved, you are guided, you are blessed, now and forever.